Man, did that feel good. All right, here we go. So we are probably pushing about 100 degrees here. First day back from vacation, and it's a hot one. Donna just ran us out a bunch of drinks, a couple bags of ice. Thank you, Donna. What we got going on today, just firing the camera up right now. This morning, it was all prepping and getting organized here. We've been working on this project now probably 3 or 4 months. It's coming in little phases. Steven and the guys did this last week. A double ADA mat here, because it has to go from edge to edge all the way. And they wanted these rumble strips. We've never done this before. Rumble strips in front of an ADA mat. This is going to be the new door. Sidewalk going both ways. Pillar here, that goes down to a footing. Stay hydrated, Elliot. Where's your hat? Get it on. Tommy and Matt did this phase 1 pad for the AC units, and then there'll be a balcony built going up to those doors. So final phase of this project, we're just waiting on a little bit of stone to get delivered. We're going to do this outdoor seating area. 18 feet out. We're doing a curb along here. You can see there's probably 18-inch height difference when it's all said and done. I took all of our spoils and made a pile right around here. Then I started pushing them back up. Okay, so that was Tommy. This will tell us if we can pull a mixer up here tomorrow. He's coming up right now with a load of stone. Curb comes over. There's 2 ADA mats right in here and right in there so that you can walk down into the yard. Looks like it should go pretty good. Let me pull this machine forward. Okay. So we're bringing in 10 ton of limestone at a time. This side we only need a couple of inches. That side, it was probably close to 2 feet of fill. So we're putting it in layers. There we go. Okay, so that's 10 ton. That's gonna do a good bit of this. And Steven is coming back in the other truck. He should be here shortly. So things are really going to pick up. The pace is really going to pick up here. The curb, though, has to come all the way down to this corner. So we do have a lot of forming to do yet. But let's get this grading done as much as we can. Looks like we need another inch or so through here. Let's go. Okay guys, we're about ready. It's just too hot to video. It's too hot to work and too hot to video. So we're putting ADA mats here at our curb openings for access into the yard. Curb runs both directions. So what are we doing with all the water here? Here's what I wanted to show you real quick, and then I'm just going to sign off for today. We're going to go work on another project. Hopefully it's all in the shade. But what I wanted to show you here, and I think you can see it right from our high point here, you can see how I dipped the curb so the water should follow off of the patio, and then we'll have to chalk a line and do that same thing in here. And we formed this with 2x10, so we couldn't put that roller coaster in there. Same thing here. We'll just have to create a high point, a low point, and get that water to come out. We left the corner open. We left the corner open over here. So we just have to put a little crown right here. This curb gets poured all the way over. We're going to leave this box unpoured, and they'll make a steel plate to go over that. 2 inches up from the bottom. Rainwater, melting snow will run right underneath that and sheet off into the grass. All right, tomorrow morning, more rebar and concrete. Stay hydrated. I wanted to get this on video. It's a hot one out there. Sunscreen. In this summertime, there's a couple things you can do to help protect yourself. Make sure you use your sunscreen, wear a hat, and in this heat, in this bright sun like we're faced with right now, we have a couple new guys starting, and they, I tell them a little bit and they ask a couple questions, and I don't always think to say it, but a t-shirt, but wear a white t-shirt. We wear shorts when it's real hot. Yes and no. I always worry about them cutting their legs on something, but you just got to be careful, and we have band-aids. But bright colors. I have a light colored hat on, a white t-shirt, and we had a guy show up in a black t-shirt yesterday. It's like, oh my gosh, what were you thinking? But they just didn't know. So I wanted to put that on video. A couple things you can do. We have a cooler with ice water and Gatorades in it. Donna set us up. She takes care of us that way. She also put in plastic bags with cooling towels the guys can put on the backs of their necks. That would feel real good, and I might take advantage of that today. It's going to be another hot one. We do have concrete coming right now, so we're going to pour this in 2 pours. You can see we have this real high wall, all this going on, so we're going to pour it over to this corner. So we'll throw a quick form in here. This is this morning, and then the afternoon. If we have enough, I might go to this corner. We'll leave that open right now. So let's get some rebar in here. Hopefully today is a better video than the last couple days. Excuse me, just busy, and with this heat, concrete comes first. I have to always tell myself that when it comes to the videos or concrete. I'm sorry, but it has to be the concrete at this point. Okay, guys are starting to show up, getting tools out. Let's go. Okay, and here, let's give these ends a bend. so. And we have to put an ADA mat here. I don't want the rebar interfering with that mat going in. Let's do it that way. Okay. Just cutting some chairs and getting them ready. They're 5 feet long. We cut them into about 12-inch pieces. Can you go ahead and untie the buggies, like we did yesterday, to have them ready to go, just in case the mixer doesn't come up the hill? Were you telling him something else to do, Elliot? Okay. Elliot's back, everybody. They were asking for you. 16 years old. Whenever we get a new guy, I say, talk to Elliot, he'll tell you what to do.
I'm 17.
17, sorry, Elliot. The only thing we switched probably since you haven't been here, put it right beside this lower one. See how that's up pretty high? We can bend that and get it down.
Alright.
But do it like that.
Okay.
These don't need tied, just tie that.
Alrighty.
And just do the perimeter with chairs in case we have to power buggy through here. The outside edge.
Yep. Alright.
If the mixer pulls this hill, we'll hurry up and throw some in the middle. Okay, here he comes. Right up in place. I love these trucks. Heads up, heads up. Perfect. Our day just got easier.
Take everything that way so we keep this square.
Yeah. Oh. Guess how his ends are down. Going from side to side. The raker's putting it right on the money for him. Here comes number 2. Hopefully same as number 1. Beautiful. All right, we'll get him mixed up. I was just talking to the driver. Looks like we're over halfway, and remember how thick that was. We don't have that situation going on over here. So 7 yards, we'll definitely do this. Once we get to this point, I'll talk to the driver and decide, do we have 2 yards left to get right here? Plan A, plan B. I'll just get a little bit of this and get going. How's that looking? Okay. Missed it. Setting our joint up to the blue line. Tuck. Okay, just got done pouring. Again, how can you stay a little bit cooler in this and protect yourself in this hot weather? Switch to a bigger hat, more shade. I like a ball cap, but you gotta protect yourself. Nice big bucket hat. Those cowboys knew something, right? That's why they wore the big cowboy hats and sombreros. Like, you need that shade. Farmers keep long sleeve shirts on all day. I'm not ready to go there, but all right, this will be empty shortly. Let's go finish some concrete. Okay, so we put these openings in here yesterday where the ADA mats go. I don't really understand why some things happen. I question a little bit and then I just go with it. Why is there an ADA mat here going to the yard? So 6 inches back, and I do these when the concrete is nice and soft. Yeah, I'm good. Yep. So inside a board is 6 inches. We cut these an inch big on each side, right there. Voila. Getting all the air out from underneath it, making sure we're all the way embedded in that concrete. Now I just let that set a minute. I'm looking at this line here, this line here. Good and good. Okay, water time. That's an old timer trick. Yeah. Better than pulling on your back. Okay, just digging out these, getting our pins out, getting ready to pull these kickers out. There it is, all broomed. I think poured and finished in about an hour and a half. So now we just have the small side to go. This will be in the shade. Well, we're losing it. We only have the sun's coming in here, so we're going to be in full sun here shortly. No, we shouldn't need that. We'll go with the 12 again, and hopefully we'll pull the mixer right beside his tracks, right up here, right into place. That's the plan. Let's get this stuff loaded up. Okay, while we're here, we'll definitely have some leftover concrete. We're gonna go ahead and put 2 bases in for basketball hoops. So I brought out my auger. I can go down about 4 feet, maybe a little bit more, 12 inches wide. So I'll take this all the way down. We did not do a one call on this, but talking to the people here at the church, they seem to think this is a good spot and there's nothing here. Let's see if that's the case. Looking for plastic. All done. What a battle. What a battle. And I'll tell you what the battle was. Too many people. Too many people with rakes in the way. I keep telling them to stay back. I want to be polite. I want to be nice. Just stay back, watch, learn, practice a little bit, but stay out of the way. Have they never watched our videos? Can we just pour right around it? Okay. Nice easy pour. Okay. There we go. It's good. No, we're good.
It's about 4 feet deep.
4 feet. We can come in 2 more inches, it would help. Good. Maybe a little bit and then straight. Okay, this did not take long at all. Flattened it out. Everything out here in the sun is broomed. Back here in the shade line, a little bit wet. We're just letting that tighten up a little bit. Matt's going to do a feather with the broom. Touched up the curb. Put on our rumble strips to come into the, never mind, we already talked about that. Pulling that last board off. Make sure you pull it away and then up, away from the new concrete. That's it, now up. Never straight up. Okay, I'm gonna jump on the dirt, get this going over here. We are about out of here for today. Tonight, saw cuts, probably even this afternoon saw cuts. So Donna ran us out these cooling towels. We put them in ice water. You put them on the back of your neck, on your head. Oh my gosh, that feels good. It's not a fashion show out here. That feels awesome. Now I can work more. And also, you know, what to eat out here. You got to keep eating. I got a nice pack here. See, I got some watermelon, orange, banana, and a PB&J for the ride home. Right now I'm going to go with some ice cold watermelon. Got to keep it light. Keep this zipped up. Okay. Today is about how to survive in the heat. I hope it helps for you, works for you. Yeah. Let's go get done. Okay, I just got over here to our second project. I might do a little bit of video when we're done and show you what we're doing, but everybody just wants to get done. We have to form up 4 big steps, a couple longer steps on the bottom, get the patio roughed in, do a shed pad. So we have quite a bit to do. But before I signed off of the video here, I wanted to, today's video was a little bit about concrete and a little bit about how to work in this heat. If you're a construction worker and you've been doing this for a couple years, send us some comments what you do. But I think I gave some good pointers, some good tips on how to stay cool. The cooling rags, lots of water, big hat, sunscreen, take shade when you can get it, take a break when you need it. You're not a baby if you need to go, hey, I did it 15 times today. Just take a knee, take some shade, cool down, and get back at it. Those are all good tips. If you're working outside just on the weekends, maybe this video is for you. So some of those could help keep you out of the ER, which is pretty important, especially as you get older. I find myself getting out of breath a little bit more than whenever I was in my 30s and 40s. So getting up there in years, you got to take care of yourself. All right, let's go get done, and I'll give you a final when we wrap up there. See you.